Environmental groups on Thursday, September 3, slammed the government's latest attempt to improve Manila Bay's appearance by dumping white sand along the Baywalk. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR, starts filling the Manila Baywalk with synthetic white sand as part of its rehabilitation efforts in the area. The sand comes from crushed dolomite boulders in Cebu. Fishermen's group Pamalakayad announces the focus on aesthetic improvement instead of addressing environmental concerns besetting Manila Bay. Kalikasan People's Network for the Environment urges Manila Mayor Isko Moreno to halt the project. Advocacy group Oceana Philippines says the project may harm the natural ecosystem and coastal integrity of Manila Bay, saying it is, quote, a total waste of people's money. DNR Undersecretary Benny Antiporda defends the project, saying the white sand will signify cleanliness.
That this will be i-overlay siya doon sa beach area para makita ng tao na itong white sand magsisignify ng kalinisan.
Manila Bay has long suffered from age-old problems of environmental degradation. Filipinos Online slammed the DNR's move. In a tweet, disaster resilience expert Bahar Lagmay predicts the white sand will be washed out from the coastline and brought to the bottom of deep water. Jerry Crustia tweets, if you want to improve Manila Bay, then start with reforestation and cleaning programs for rivers, streams, and creeks that end in the bay. At Cafredo on Twitter says, white sand in Manila Bay is like applying clown makeup on a dying patient. The Department of Health debunks claims of a new strain of the novel coronavirus in the Philippines that supposedly targets people aged 29 to 40. This comes after a viral social media post claimed the novel coronavirus strain in the country mutated into a more dangerous strain. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeire calls the circulating claim very dangerous and irresponsible. Vergeire adds, while the age group with the highest number of cases is 29 to 40 years old, it is not because of a new strain but because they are usually the ones going out and doing errands. The DOH earlier reported a new strain of the COVID-19 virus in the country called G614. Vergeire says G614 increases the viral load but does not automatically mean it is more infectious and fatal. As of Friday, COVID-19 cases in the Philippines breached 230,000 as the DOH reports 3,714 new cases, the highest reported in the last 5 days. The Movie and Television Review and Classification Board, or MTRCB, says it must regulate content made available in the Philippines on video-on-demand platforms like Netflix, iFlix, and Amazon Prime if it is to fulfill its mandate under the law. Legal Affairs Chief Jonathan Presquito says any motion picture falls under the MTRCB's jurisdiction. The problem with regulating foreign-owned video-on-demand platforms is they operate their businesses in the Philippines even without physical offices in the country. To regulate a business, it must first register with government agencies. So far, all content streamed by the likes of Netflix are unrated by the MTRCB. Presquito adds registering video-on-demand services with the MTRCB and subsequent regulation would ensure the content are given age-appropriate classification and sourced from authorized distributors. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, who authored a bill to set guidelines on online businesses, notes the disruption the internet has brought about and how conventional measures are unable to keep up with the changes. But the bill under consideration only covers selling and buying online content. Gatchalian says rating them would require a separate law. Senator Amy Marcos recommended a separate law on digital media itself. She notes countries around the world are having trouble governing live streaming. Senator Coco Pimentel says the MTRCB should be actively involved in the drafting of the Internet Transactions Bill. But he adds, quote, it is also an existential problem for the MTRCB. Reminder, it might turn out that you're no longer needed. Popular Filipino vlogger Lloyd Cadena dies on Friday, September 4. He was 26. A statement released on his official Facebook page says, quote, it is with a heavy heart and great sadness that we announce the untimely demise of our beloved brother, Lloyd Cafe Cadena. The cause of Cadena's death has not been made public. Cadena started his channel in 2011 and featured unboxing, cooking, and challenge videos, all done with its comedic flair. At the time of his death, Cadena has over 5.29 million subscribers on YouTube and over 6.5 million followers on Facebook. Celebrities and YouTube personalities mourn Cadena's death. Fellow vlogger Janina Vela tweets, Lloyd had one of the biggest and most genuine hearts of the YouTube PH community. He was always filled with kindness, warmth, and joy. Musician and podcaster Sab Magalona tweets, "I never met him but I've heard nothing but kind words about Lloyd Cadena. Gone too soon, may he rest in peace." Online personality McCoy Dubs expresses regret that they will not be able to collaborate and tweets screenshots of his conversation with Cadena. A graphic containing the supposed 3 stages of COVID-19 is false. The graphic circulating on Facebook in August claims the first stage is less severe than the next, and recovery would only take half a day, while the second stage would take a day of recovery. The graphic also lists what medication patients in different stages should take, such as steam inhalation, saltwater gargling, vitamin C, and paracetamol. The health department says there are no confirmed stages of COVID-19 to date. In a text message to Rappler, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeire refutes the claim, saying symptoms vary from one person to another, with others having none at all. There's also no mention of such stages in the official websites of the World Health Organization and the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The medications mentioned in the infographic are also not officially recommended by the WHO. The WHO also does not recommend self-medication. Rappler has debunked claims about supposed COVID-19 cures before.